Hi and welcome back to another video of Dad's RC Hangar. This is the second in the series maybe of the Turnigy Push 32 40 amp ESC. In the first one we learned how to solder it. If no one knows how to solder, I was going to do it as one video but it went a bit too long. So this is the second part where we actually get it working. Okay, so what we're going to need here. So I've got the motor connected up to the ESC, our new ESC. As you can see, all our connections are lovely and soldered from the last video, including our XT60. We've got our programming card. Now let's talk about the programming card. Now it does come with a sheet. And let's just talk about the modes that we got in here. We got these are the things that you can program on the ESC if you want to. You've got cut-off mode, cut-off voltage, lithium cells, and there's another lithium cells. I would have presumed that would be on auto. Protect temperature, advanced timing, brake strength, startup power, auto rotation, restart time. Now I've tried to look for it because that's all it says really. I mean, it tells you obviously about throttle calibration and setting the brake on and off and normal procedure of the ESC. Basically they're your beeps. So obviously when we turn on the transmitter in a little while, we'll afterwards, after we've done a bit of programming, we'll set the throttle level. So basically the ESC knows where the top and the bottom is of the throttle. 0 to 100 is the presuming. Now I've just got to move my little thing there because there you go. Okay, sorry about that. Right, things hanging off my camera. Right, so okay, let's plug this in. Now it does say that we need to have the transmitter on, so we have our transmitter. We have a cable that's connected to the receiver in the plane. The plane is over there. And we have a battery, programming card, and if you see that on my little extension lead it is a female end, it doesn't fit in there, so I've got a little servo lead, so I'm going to stick that in there, making sure I get the polarity right. That's everything must have the polarity right. We have the motor that's it's not going to fly anywhere, so we'll just leave that under there anyway. We'll turn our transmitter on. So she starts talking. Welcome to OpenTX.
Switch warning.
Yes, we don't mind about
on.
that.
Aileron high, elevator high, rudder high, expo, all high, engine off.
Oh gosh, she's such a God, would not like to meet her on a dark night.
Engine on, engine off.
Yes, ma'am. Damn. Okay, right. So let's have a look. So on here, on the I did show you. Let's spit that one out, shall we? I did show you the card. Maybe I'll put a picture of the card in the video thumbnail. But on the right hand side, as you're looking at the card, it does say on the back is how it's meant to connect. It doesn't actually tell you that you need to the. It says on the back actually you don't need the transmitter, but it says in the paperwork you do. But it doesn't matter because it will program anyway. So all you need to do is I suppose you can do it both ways. So you connect your receiver that you would normally connect your throttle to in there, making sure the polarity is correct. It shows you the minus, plus, negative, positive, whatever you like to call it. Don't need the signal wire. It's got the same one here, and this does need the signal wire. So brown on this one, it would obviously be your negative. Positive, check, because otherwise this will probably go up in flames. And we've got a battery. It's not a mega charged battery, but we'll whack it in. That's a funky noise. There, did you hear that? Hopefully you hear that. So
low battery. Yes. Battery critical.
All right. Okay. Good. Right. So you've got an up and down button now. I don't know if you'll see the LEDs. You might be able to. Let's have a look. See. If I do that, can you see? Yes, you can. There you go. Let's see the LEDs going down. And then what you can do, you have left and right. And then enter. So basically, if I can read, so on the cutoff mode, it's set on LiPo and slow down. So if you want to, you go left or right and go lithium off, slow down, cut off. So the best would be to be slow down, I guess. The second one, it is on cut off voltage. That's on LiPo. Not sure because I thought lights would come on here, but it's just the top. So so cut off voltage would be 3.3 volts. Okay. Lithium cells should be on auto, which is correct. It's got it's hard to read it. I'll have to read it on here when the LED's on it. If it's a protection temperature 140C, that's standard. You can change it, I suppose. We'll leave it on 140C. Advanced timing has got 24. Now I know for a fact that advanced timing means speed. So the higher the advanced timing, the higher it goes, the faster it goes, I believe. I did try to look on everywhere, basically, all the meanings for all these, and I couldn't find anything anywhere. So what we got on here, we got our brake system off. That's what we want off. Startup power 25%. Okay, I'll leave that at that. But that's how quickly the power gets into the motor. In fact, it says 50%, so we'll leave that. Oh no, sorry, 25%. We'll leave that, and that has got auto rotation restart time, 30 seconds. Not sure what that means. I don't know if I've accidentally. No, I kind of pressed this already. 30 seconds. What's auto restart? Also rotation restart time. I don't know, but we'll give this a go. But anyway, the main thing, and all you do is just enter and it beeps, and that's programmed. Doesn't say anything else lights up if I just go to the top, and that's all programmed. So that is it. That I mean, you know, I should really find out what all these other bits and pieces are, but I tried. I did find a site, in fact. I'm lying to you. If I grab my phone, I did find a site which is a different kind of ESC, but it explains, if I can get, oh yes, it's still there. Here we go. Right, so we've got brake setting, battery type. Now, have we got a battery type on there? No. Low voltage protection mode, cut off. Now we have got one of those, so which is cut off voltage, and on this one it says that so cut off, it does some equations. So 3.9, so we've got that on. Cut-off voltage is 3.2. So that's okay. That's probably, yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. Startup mode should be normal. Normal is preferred for fixed-wing aircraft, which is right. So startup power, which I presume is right down here. Now on here I've got 10, 20, 25, 30, 45, 40 and 50, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and 45%. So what is normal? Was 45% normal, or was it 30% that it was on? And it's got timing. Now apparently you can change the timing on here. Advanced timing. Yeah, see, it's got on here timing low, medium, high, which is on this one. The default is low. Usually low or medium timing is suitable for most motors. In order to get higher speed or bigger output power, please choose high timing. So this is on 24. I'm going to stick that at 18 and enter. It's a beep, so presumably. But trouble is, you know, this is what I wanted to find with the Turnigy, to say, well, if it's, you know, this is what this advanced timing means, because a noob like me thinking, okay, I can do this without doing all the beep beep beep, and this must be some really cool thing, is in fact, it's, unless you know what all this really means, it's not diddly crap. It really is. It's not. It's fun, I suppose. I don't know, we'll soon find out. So if that's the case, we're going to unplug the card, unplug the power. That's what we're going to do. We're going to unplug.
Telemetry lost.
Yes, telemetry is lost. We're going to unplug the card totally. We're going to connect the receiver back into its normal way. So basically, this would be like you normally put into the into a receiver. That's all I've done is connected a long cable because the plane's over there. Now, basically, we need to do throttle calibration on this. Now, this is something that you need to know if you don't know. So, start up your controller and push the stick to the highest throttle position. It's at 100%. Let's turn the engine on, actually.
Engine on.
Now I can, because I've got it set that on here. If I push it, hang on, engine
off.
If I've got it halfway up, it won't turn the engine on. It's a safety feature that I put on here. You know, leave in the comments if you don't know how to do it. I'll tell you how to do it. But I'm presuming that everyone knows how to set up a radio, and you're pretty cool. But if not, and a noob like me, I've had to find out. I found out from a friend of mine who told me. Anyway, so but if I put it down to 0,
engine off.
It comes on. So basically, you have to go back. So if I start
engine off.
If I pick it to go on, it won't come on until
engine on.
I'm down to 0, and then obviously it's safe. And then right. So highest. It says put the throttle highest position, then power the ESC, and you should. The motor beeps twice. It goes beep beep, means the throttle is set OK. Push the stick to the lowest position. The motor beep 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 again, means the low throttle is detected. Then another beep beep as confirmation the throttle is set OK. You can push the stick to go. Right. So let's do this then. Let's set the stick is at its highest position. Engine is on. We should get two beeps.
Telemetry recovered. Low battery.
That's the beep beep.
Battery critical.
Oh, shut up, silly cow. Right, now let's go back down again. And again. Beep, we're done. That is your throttle set on your ESC. So if I go up now.
1 minute.
There we go. And this doesn't feel really tough. Oh, hey! It's a jump in. So if you can see now. Yeah, it's that little. There you go. Now. Are we going around the right way? Yes, we are. That was jammy. We've actually got it right way going. The motor's going the right way round. I think that on here, some of the settings. So the setting that I did.
2 minutes.
Yes. Okay. She's annoying, don't you think sometimes? Power startup. So on here it jolts a bit. It's almost like a yeah, I'm not too sure if I like that. So let's change that.
Telemetry lost.
Yes, I'm sure you have lost it. So that's no, you don't need you don't need this in. So if I just push that in here, it should say some. No, maybe you do now because it's not bleeping. Let's try it anyway. Let's go down. No, it does. It needs the receiver, so it does need the receiver. Or am I just putting this around the wrong way?
3 minutes.
There you go. It's good to know that it doesn't blow up if you put it the wrong way round. It just bleeps when it's ready and it won't operate any other way. So I've probably broken it now. So that's beeping, but it's not. Let me just plug it into the receiver.
Telemetry recovered. Low battery. Battery critical.
Interesting. Interesting. It's not. Let me unplug this again.
Telemetry lost.
Let's plug that back in again.
Telemetry recovered.
There we go. That's the noise I wanted. Now that I'm making a note.
Low battery.
There we go.
Battery
Okay.
critical.
Yeah. So basically, I did put this all the way around. I keep saying to everybody, make sure you're on plus or minus the right way around, and I didn't. So everybody said it, but it didn't go up in flames. It's brilliant. Startup power 25. Let's put that
4 minutes.
at that's at 45. Okay. So let's take that out. Take that out.
Telemetry lost.
Make sure that's down. Put that in there. Let's just start the ESC
Telemetry
again.
recovered. Telemetry lost.
Let's turn her down a bit, shall we? Right, let's wait for my bleep bleeps. Yep. Well, I don't know what that's doing exactly. Startup power. I think the startup power is a bit more vicious. You can feel it. It's poof. That must be what it is. Okay, well let's take that off. I think this is just, this is the best way to have your setup on the bench, so you can play with these settings, unless you can find out what they actually mean. A lot of them. I mean, I just wanted it so the brake wasn't on. That is the main reason. I know you can do it with beep beep beeps, but I thought this would be a bit more fun in doing this, and it might be. So let's put that in. Bum bum bum. Okay, and we'll wait until all the lights come on the top row before you do anything. Boom. Then let's go back down again to startup power, but this time we put it down to 10%. Enter. I don't think you have to press and hold, just enter. It's very simple. What we like to see. Simplicity. So, yes, she's still speaking but very quietly. So now we can put this back again. Wish they would do all the same colours, like black. Anyway, so let's put that in. That should beep. I don't know why it does that, but because that should be burp. Anyway, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So what that does, now I don't think you need that for fixed wing, because it's like it kind of just starts it, so it doesn't go full fat. Interesting there actually, just at the top end. It's almost like you got to jump. Yeah. You've got to jump, so it's not nice and scaled. I don't know what that's all about. So let's unplug this. You'll be watching another video soon saying I crashed, I did this. So I would advise you, if you're going to be doing this, try and find out what everything means. So that, yeah. So I'm going to wait till the little lights come on. Does that? We'll go back down to startup power, and we're doing it full fat, because that is enter. Throttle, what's that? Restart time. I'm not sure what that means. 30 seconds. Need to find what this means. Cut off engine mode. What was on that? Slow down. Okay, that's fine. Cut off voltage. Yeah, that's. Lithium cells should be an auto. It is now. That should be an auto, so it should automatically picking up. So I wonder if it was just where I was resetting it. But yeah, that's set up at that. So that's basically how you use the programming card. It would help if I knew exactly what everything meant on the programming card. Thanks, Turnigy. I looked at everywhere on the Hobbyking website and I couldn't find anything. It just says, here's the picture of the manual. Yeah, great. Now this should beep 3 times. I'm not sure why it doesn't do that. Oh, it does. There you go. Beeps 3 times and then goes bip. There we go. Right, there you go. So I've noticed that. And it does say that it's normally good for helicopters, the slow start. But look, fixed wing, it's like, bang, we're gone. But still that sort of like when this... You can hear that. That is just a click on the on the stick. Can you hear that? It's a bit of a jump, isn't it? Here, look, it's nice and smooth. Oh, look, up to 50%. Well, 50%. Bit of a jump at the top. It might be on the high power side, but I've done it as nominal. Right, well, that is it, folks, really. That is the programming of the ESC. It's a lovely ESC, it's very light. Let's just depower this. And she can go back up.
Lost.
The memory lost, and you can go to sleep. Thank you. Thanks for your time. That is ready to go back into the thing now. The motor, I can feel it. Yeah, it's a bit warm at the back. I mean, presumably it just does get warm anyway, because it's a motor. Now, I'm hoping that I've done all the settings correctly. I'm going to take another look. I mean, you know, take a look at the card and the picture that I'll put on the video, and see if you can tell me what's what. You know, because I tried to look. I mean, I just wanted to make sure the brake was off, which it is. And you saw me how we set the throttle calibration, which you should do every time you've got a new model. And you put your receiver to it. Let it know where's 0 and where's 100. And obviously you can do you can calibrate the brake as well by doing putting a stick at the middle and all this sort of lovely beep 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 beep. But there you go. Okay, let's stop it right there. Okay, not the most exciting video ever, looking at someone trying to program an ESC. As I say, it was the fact that I didn't know what everything meant on here. But you can see how easy it is to program with this ESC. I mean, when you buy a motor, it will tell you if it has a programming card. I mean, some use software and that you plug a USB into here. And obviously Turnigy with this ESC uses this card. It uses several. I mean, this is a 40 amp. I think this card uses in all the Plush 32s. Sorry, this is the Plush 32 series. It does more than one. Yeah, I'm going to endeavour. Nice word, to endeavour to find out exactly what everything means. I mean, I did try to. You know, you look at some videos that I've tried to figure out before I actually bought this, and it doesn't really say much, you know. And I found that ESC site which roughly told you what each thing does, but obviously it's not going on the stats on the paper. It hasn't got, like, you know, for instance, advanced timing, you know, 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30 auto. You know, I think advanced timing should be on auto, because the higher it is, the more you're pushing the motor, the faster it would go. Definitely don't want to see this go up in flames. I'm really sad, because if that's the case, then I'm going to be doing a trainer in something else and not another trainer plane. I'll be using up my planes. I have got an Acro Watt sitting over there, been waiting for me to do something with her. In fact, I've got another box unboxing of a plane that I could use. I'm not going to tell you that yet, because that'll be another video. But anyway, enough for me. I'm sorry if I've been a bit down. As my daughter did say, he was very down on that video. It's just been really a long few weeks, and I'm knackered, and I'm really looking forward to get back in flying, and it'll be this Sunday. I'm going to fool around in the hangar in the next couple of days to see if I can get my little run cam in the max thrust, so I can show you a proper maiden flight, what it should be like. And then we'll start doing some other videos and other stuff. But yeah, look out for part 3 of the Turnigy Plush 32 series, excuse me, ESC, to see if we can figure out exactly what everything means, just so it helps you if you want to buy one. So until then, anyway, keep safe, keep flying, and have a great time, and thanks for watching. See you later, bye bye.